Thank you for making the trip down. That's so awesome. How long was the drive for you? 2 hours.
About 2 hours.
Okay, but still, that's so awesome that you came down to sing and share your music with all of us. Thank you for gracing the stage today. So, musicality category. Are you familiar with the category, or would you like a little bit of a rundown of it?
So it's pretty familiar, yeah.
Pretty familiar, great. So we have 20 minutes. How can I best help you in this time that we have?
Well, maybe if we could sing a little bit for you, and thank you for being the higher of the two judges.
Yes, you bet. Yeah, I love it. I gave Joe a hard time. I was like, "What are you talking about, Joe? This is awesome. This is really good stuff."
Joe has evaluated us up before, and he kind of put us
Musicality.
Well, we both really loved your set. So many great little details. Such a great. Great song selection. What perfect music for this group, and just a lot of really great things happening, and some areas to grow. So let's do a little singing, a little work.
You want to start with the ballad?
Whichever you'd like.
And I have the scripts here if you need it.
Let's work on. We can do either. Up to you.
Okay. We'll start the ballad. Okay.
Great.
Sure.
And should we use the suggestions from the previous coach?
No.
Yeah. Why don't we do the improved method?
Okay.
Yeah.
Do it improved.
Today about joy in music, and I want to use a framework that has been used. Thinking of the lifetime, the history of music, not just barbershop music, all music. There are 4 ways that music has been that we have given value to music, and what we're going to do is we're going to dive into each of these 4 ways where we can sort of recognize the value of music and experience what all 4 of those are like. Talk about how all 4 of those elements play into barbershop, and then we'll make some conclusions based on that. So there's 4 ways throughout history that music has been valued. The first way is valued based on the sound. Obvious, right? The prettier the sounds, the more beautiful the auditory experience, the more value music has. So what I want you to do on this run is you are going to put all of your joy, all of your focus into how beautiful can we make just the sounds. We don't need to think about anything other than how beautiful the sounds can be. Then we'll try some other things. By the way, both Joe and I both really thought your conducting was just effortless and easy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that experience of focusing just on the sound, what was that like for you? Love to hear maybe like two responses.
I was listening better.
Listening better, yeah. Totally, great. So there are 3 other ways that we can find value in music. Anyone want to take a guess at what one of those might be?
Living the lyric.
Sure, yes. The story that we tell.
Yes.
Let's try that one. That was very common in barbershop. So, and we've talked about story with the song. We know what the story is. This time you're putting all of the value, all of the focus. Not that we're going to sing wrong notes or ignore the sound, but we are going to put all of our focus in how do we can tell the story of the music?
Express the song.
Express the song, yes.
Okay.
I thought that's what barbershop was about.
I thought that's what I was doing.
They're all four of these are about. So yeah, that's it. Well, they all go together, and they're all important. That's what we'll discover. But they're all different too. So the story is first.
Gave me goosebumps.
Yeah.
Very genuine.
Of course,
Very
we
genuine.
can do a little bit different reconnection with that.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
totally. It was cool. How many of you preferred the first one? No, really no one. Okay, how many of you preferred the second one? Okay, cool. We're going to keep each of you, my theory, what I've discovered when I do this with groups is different folks in the group each will relate or connect with one of these four areas more strongly, more naturally. Like for me personally, like when I'm singing, if the sound is good, I'm having a great time. Yeah, sound is good, I'm having a great
Cay
time.
Outerbender.
I guess I understand that story is important. I understand all that, but if the sound is good, that's where my attention is. Does anyone
Musicality.
relate to that? Okay, great, okay. But some of you might be like, the sound is important, but really what I'm about is telling a story, right? You might connect more with that. Let's do the other two. Any thoughts on what they might be?
Does one anything to do with like the tempo or the?
Yes, the structure. The value is in the structure, right? And this song is somewhat of a simple structure, but how does this chord choice propel us to the next chord? How does the intro resolve? How does the song begin from where's the melody? Is it high? Is it low? What about the structure has value? And so let's put focus on that, the structure, the chords, the melody, the tempo, all of that. That is where we find value in this run. Let's see what that's like.
So what are we supposed to emphasize on? I'm sorry.
Yeah, so we're finding value and finding joy in the structure, and by structure I mean recognizing how this chord progresses to the next chord, recognizing how this section resolves when there's love at home. It comes back to a major chord to resolve the feeling of home, right? And again, this might be one where you're like, this doesn't connect with me, I connect with the
No, it
first
does.
two, you know what I mean?
I just said to him before we started, this I consider to be a rise and fall song.
Totally.
It goes, there is joy in every sound, and then you do it again, and
Yes.
then you do it again.
That's the structure, right? So as
Yeah.
opposed to the value being in the sound or in the story, the value is in the shape that we are giving. So let's be focused on that.
And our coach had us. We've done this song for several years, and so we go to that default mode. But our coach has us doing more urgency,
Sure.
and so I think we're a work in progress of learning the new method.
Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Structure.
No place. There's a move there for the basses. No place. That would be an example of structure that we might want to bring out. Just to sort of call your attention to some structural elements. Can we go right from the beginning again? Just be aware of those swipes there.
involved.
More involved. Some of these embellishments, some of the swipes had more meaning, more
And
musicality.
they had more, made like a purpose to them.
Yes, absolutely. Good. And then the fourth one, any guesses? It's
Emotion.
close. Yeah, okay, so it's similar to the second one. In the fourth one is connection with an audience.
Oh.
Right. So, yes, if we're telling a story, that's going to help us connect with the audience. But we can also tell a story and the audience could be, we could ignore the audience completely. Let's see what it's like if, we have some audience members here. So, can we, can I get some volunteers to come down here and be audience members? Is that okay?
Come on, you do it all over.
We need to sing.
Oh, come on, Shirley.
Yeah.
I've been listed this for 47.
Okay. Nice. This is for 47 years. Okay, how do we make 44? Sorry. How do we make this experience
Interesting.
special for our audience members? Let's. This is maybe a little wacky, but let's look straight at our audience members, and the whole purpose, the whole value, is in what we are able to allow, get them to feel and get them to experience, more than the story that we're telling.
Okay.
What was that like?
That was good.
Yeah.
That was fun.
That's fun. Yeah.
When you're focusing on that, you don't need to concentrate on some of the other things. That I think it becomes automatic.
Totally. Very different than the other. Yeah. Response from down here?
That's great.
It's great. Yeah. Good. That's about. Yeah. So, are any of these more important than any others?
Probably not.
Not really. I mean, yeah. Sometimes in a rehearsal. Thank you, audience members. You can go back. Yeah. Sorry. Sometimes in our rehearsal we might focus. Okay, we're gonna spend a little time practicing how we connect with the audience. Sometimes 5 minutes. Because sometimes we're gonna spend a little time, making sure that we understand the structure here. Sometimes we're gonna make sure that this chord is really in tune and it sounds really great. We're gonna talk about the story. We're gonna talk about all four of these. All four are important. All four play into music. And from a musicality perspective, we're judging execution and harmonic integrity. Sound. We're judging delivery. Which one's that? Structure. Yeah. We're judging the development of the piece, the story, the embellishment, which is structure again, and then all of us at some level are judging the impact that it has on the audience and us as judges who are members of the audience, right? So all four are important. All four play into the experience of the music as an audience member. But we're going to do something wacky now, and let's do our poll again. Who felt like focusing on the sound gave them the best experience, the most joy in singing? Cool. Who focusing on the story gave them the best experience singing? Cool. Who focusing on structure gave them the best experience? Yeah, good. Who focusing on audience connection gave them the best experience? Yes, look, so we have some of each. So in this run, you are going to pick your favorite, and you're going to focus on that one. And that will be the final version.
You can't really have one without the other, though.
Correct. They're all overlapped, but you can put your most focus into the one that
It's like a
gives you the most
craftsman
joy.
using different tools.
Good luck, everybody.
Absolutely. Good luck.
There is beauty all around when there's
with that?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
everyone, you have the best experience possible in that configuration and that focus. And also, the benefit is we often get a lot of the positive elements of all four all kind of interwoven. It kind of works that way, just because each of us connect with these in different ways, and more strongly or less strongly. And that's the best experience for the listener as well. So, cool stuff. Well, let's quickly go to Blue Skies, and the game is the same. Pick your focus. If you're focusing on the sound, you're focusing on the sound, etc., etc.
Blue skies are coming my way. It's gonna be a wonderful day. Blue skies, are smiling at me, nothing but blue skies. Do I see, and bluebirds sing a song, nothing but bluebirds all day long.
Yes, good. So, all four are important, but we want you as singers to always be in a state of joy, always be truly enjoying what you're doing. And when we get to performance time, you get 4 different avenues to find the value in the music, the joy in the music, and the life in the music. Cool. Any questions about this concept, this idea?
Never heard it broken down? 4 chunks like this before.
cool.
It's really good. It's really cool.
Thank you.
Good stuff, really good stuff, yeah.
Yes, it is.
Good.
Yeah, we're shooting to we want to get into that consistently into those 70s if we
Mhm.
can. It's
Totally.
like we often hear that we have moments of 70s, which we
Absolutely.
did today.
Yes, I give you a 70. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hey!
Stick around.
I'm gonna find Joe's tires and puncture them.
Yeah.
All right, thank you
Yeah.
so much.
My
Thank
pleasure.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Picture with you for my
Yeah,
scrapbook.
totally.
No, I've never heard that before either.
No.
It's got a lot of good.